We have the 6S, iPhone 6S that came in today from a repair shop. Backlight issue, backlight problem. The repair shop, they do a lot of volume, a large volume of screen replacements. But this one seems like, you know, the backlight went out when changing the screen on this. They never take the battery out, they just change the screen. You can't do this with the 6S. If you do not take out the battery and you change the screen, chances are the backlight is gonna go bad. So the image is shown on the screen, but the screen is very dim because there's no backlight to show the image. Let's take a look at the circuit diagram to analyze what's going on. This is our circuit diagram, and let's search for backlight. Okay, so we have two backlight drivers for this phone. The top one and the bottom one. Right here, this one and this one. So this is the backlight chip, and what we are interested in is LED1, LED2 of this backlight driver and LED1, LED2 of this back driver here. Let's look for example, this one here. Okay, this is the connector where our screen connects to. From experience, most of the times it's an issue with pin 3 of the connector. Pin 3 is connecting to LCM BL Cat 4. Let's look for this further down, and we see that it's right here. Most likely it's this filter that blows out first. Sudden changes in voltage can make this filter blow, and that's what happens when you take out the screen while the battery is still connected. Now this component can act as a fuse because it's continuous. So the first thing we're gonna check for is this filter, and this filter is connected directly to the pin 3 of the connector. This is the connector right here. So pin 3 of the connector is connected to the capacitor and to our filter. The first thing we're gonna do is test this filter. If the filter is good, it's continuous, then we check the continuity between pin 1 and pin 3. If it's not continuous, it means this filter may not be touching the pads on the board. We'll take it out, fix the pads, and put this filter back on. If this filter is good and the connection is good from here to here, then we'll go ahead and check for this filter here, and we'll do the same thing for the rest of the filters that we see on the diagram. At this point, I'm gonna check this filter here because this is what blows first. This is the most common one. Let's take a look at the board under a microscope and see what's going on. But by just moving it, I see it's not connected to the pad. It's loose. So we're gonna test between this point and pin 3 of the connector is right here. Okay, so this checks. So we just need to replace this filter here and we should be all good. This looks good to me. So let's test between this and pin 2. This checks. We should have a backlight. The screen, where is this? Oh, right here. So let's test and see if we have a backlight now.
Fantastic, Alex. Alex, the best.
We have a backlight now. Okay.